Hello, and welcome to your weekly video agenda. Within this, we will talk about what we are working on next week, and we'll talk about the directions and how to navigate the site to make sure that you can access everything you need. Um, and then just a friendly reminder that if you have not yet had a chance to watch the Class Connect session from last week on tone and mood and connotation and denotation, please make sure that you have done that and that you do that very soon. That will help you with all of the tone and mood lessons from this week, as well as really help you on your quizzes and tests coming up. And so remember that we meet live together in the class at 10 o'clock on Mondays, and we do really want you and expect you to be there live with us. If you can't make it for some reason because you're sick or you have appointments, that's okay, but you do need to make sure that you come back and that you watch the session. They're always available here under class announcements. Okay, so this week, we always use the plan tab to figure out what we're doing in our day and what our assignments are. And when we do that, we wait for our computer to think for a while, but then we're taken to the plan tab. So this week, the first lesson you're going to have on Monday is reading a story called The Masque of the Red Death, which is by Poe, and so you're just going to be, all creeped out. But it's a really good one. And when you come to the Class Connect session on Monday, we will actually be listening to a reading and recording of it. That is super fun. And it will also help you then understand the story a little bit better because it's a little bit challenging. And then we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk through some of it. So I think that will really help you with this lesson and be really successful with that lesson and feel good about it. And then for the next 3 days, we're going to be talking about irony. And so we're going to start with the irony lesson. And I want to explain a little bit about what you're going to be seeing on here. So that's broken down into 3 sections. One section is really your assessment. But when you look at the introduction to irony, you're going to see that there are 3 videos for you to complete, as well as a notes document. So right up here at the top, you're going to watch all 3 of these videos, but you're going to take notes on them. And this is the document you're going to do that. Okay, and this notes document will not only be part of your introduction to irony, but it will also be a part of your Learn Irony, where you come to kind of a more traditional lesson on irony. And then this is actually going to be your assignment, is just to turn in this notes document. So you'll want to do a good job on that. And then you'll see that there's 3 videos here for verbal, situational, and dramatic irony, which you'll get an introduction to in here, and then you'll learn about more when you go through the next sections or the next parts of the lesson. So if you look at the next, you can click next to go to the Learn Irony. And then this is the second part you're going to take notes on, and this is where, I'm teaching you more about irony. It did break itself down into 2 videos. I had some technology issues that I just could not get past, and you'll hear kind of my, funny little rant at the beginning of this one where I explain that. And then that's all you have to do is take notes on these videos that you see here and turn that notes document in for that day. So that's Tuesday's lesson. So let's go back to the Plan tab and take a look at Wednesday. Wednesday is Irony Day 2, and you're going to review irony. You're going to watch a video to review all the different kinds of irony and preferably take some of your own notes. And this is actually going to be a different teacher, so you'll kind of get a different perspective from a different person, and it's a nice, a nice review. And then you'll be able to identify irony. And so you're going to complete this identifying irony practice to check your understanding. And then finally, you're going to have an assessment. I'm sorry. So in your assessment, you're actually going to be reading a poem, but that's also a song. And I included the link to the song for you, the original song, if you'd like. And you may have even heard this, and I would bet that your parent or guardian has heard this song. It was popular, actually just maybe a little bit before my time, but they will probably know it. And you're going to read through this poem, and then there's some questions on there that are going to ask you about tone and mood and irony and checking comprehension questions, things like that. And that is actually your assessment for that day. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I am not feeling very well today. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. So I had to pause my mic there so I could sneeze. I'm sorry about that. And then on Irony Day 3, you actually have no lesson pieces. You just have your Irony final project assessment. And so when you open this up, you're going to have a little video where I explain the assignment to you. It's very short. And it's going to talk a little bit about the expectations for this and how you're going to go about completing this assignment. So this video will explain all of that here, and then you also have some project directions, and then you have a rubric that you can look at as well, and that will be kind of your final project for Irony. And then the only thing we have left is Friday's lesson at this point, and Friday's lesson is going to be reading two pieces. One's called Incident and the other one's called Afternoon in School, the last lesson. You're going to go through the lesson. It'll teach you, it'll help you understand the passages, and then you down here will have a quiz, and the quiz will cover the Masque of the Red Death from Monday. It will cover connotation, tone and mood, irony, and then you'll be ready, once you've completed these lessons, you'll be ready to take this 2.04 quiz and do your best on it. If you take the 2.04 quiz and you just did not do well and you don't feel good about your grade, please email me, because there are ways that we can go about retaking it. You will need to meet with me and talk through some of the skills and ideas first, but that is a possibility. Okay, so just let me know. And that will take us through the entire week, and that's all we have. So please email me if you have any questions as we get going through this week, and or even anything from this previous week here. And then I will see you all at the required CC session on Monday at 10 a.m. Take care, everyone.